There's a dead man rising in half an hour as a corpse goes on a reign of terror. Diagnosis murder on BBC1 after doctors.
Into chaturanga and upward facing dog. Into downward facing dog. Adjust the feet. And take 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, that's a good stretch, Craig. Can you go a little further? Good. Moving on. Don't push it. Work within your own limits. Excellent, Craig. Much better.
How could someone do something like that? Michelle must have been terrified.
It's typical Michelle. She's putting a brave face on things, but we'll look after her.
No, I'm sorry. There's no appointment booked. No, I've no idea what she promised. Oh, great. He hung up. Honestly, I don't know which is worse. Renee on reception or the fallout when she's not.
Only one more day without Donna. Hold in there.
She was sacked her yesterday and got a decent temp. Honestly, we've got enough to worry about today without all this.
Good morning. We man down again?
Oh, yeah, Renee's gone AWOL.
See, great minds. Everyone needs a great escape. Don't get too excited. We'll make a few calls.
Oh, come on, just give us a clue.
Hey, hello. I wasn't expecting you in today. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Life carries on. Otherwise that murderer wins, doesn't he?
Mill Health Centre, how can I help you?
Hey,
Hey, how's that for you? How's the back?
getting there, slowly.
Well, you look in pretty good shape. Your flexibility has really improved.
I'm used to pushing myself. My job demanded it.
What is it you do?
Nothing now. Not since I hurt my back. Oh, got you these. Herbal tea. It says they help you sleep. You mentioned you were having problems. It's a thank you, really, for the classes. You're teaching me more than just yoga. I mean, all about well-being and relaxation and all that.
Well, I hope you won't forget us now your back's better.
Well, I don't think I'm quite there yet.
Oh, nonsense. You're doing brilliantly. A bit of running, team sports even.
Well, you're saying I'm no good at yoga?
No. I'm just saying you're ready to extend your fitness program. Take it as a compliment.
I thought you quite liked me being here.
I do. I really do.
Good. I'll see you next lesson.
Honestly, how can one woman make so much mess in so little time? Look at the state of this.
Still no sign.
No, if she does turn up, I'm going to give her hell and send her packing.
Ooh, let me know when the fireworks start.
What fireworks?
We need to talk about Renee. This has gone beyond a joke.
Yeah, her thoughts entirely. She decided last night that her position here had become untenable.
Oh, really?
Oh, what a spoil sport. I was looking forward to an explosion.
Well, she thought it was time to move on to pastures new.
I wonder where she's going to graze next. Relationship counsellor or lion tamer?
None of the above. Actually, it took a lot of wine and some brain ache to come up with a plan. Renee is going back to school to be a mechanic.
Oh, that's perfect. She could tell a man by his motor. Genius.
Now, actually, she's worked through a lot of issues. I think this is going to be a real chance to make something of herself. So, I'm sure she'd have appreciated your support.
Come on, then. What's That's the big idea. Out with it.
You're in luck. The place I had in mind's had a cancellation. Someone's chickened out at the last minute.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Your mission is, should you choose to accept it, is to get Ronnie here at 6 o'clock on the dot. It's a long drive.
OK, go on.
You said Ronnie needed cheering up, right?
Yeah, it's been a bit down lately, yeah.
Exactly. Well, I've got something in mind that will make a whole new man of him.
Killer Walton. Craig Walton, eh? I recognise those legs anywhere. Spent long enough getting fouled by them. So what are you up to these days? Jigsaw puzzles? Oh, I see you've been stretching to music with the other girls, have you? What, do you think your bum looks a bit flabby?
Hello, Ben. It's been a while.
Yeah, regional cup final last year. Day you became the most unpopular man in Leverbridge. You know, that is the first time I've ever heard a stretcher get booed off the pitch.
Hey, you've got these.
Oh, thanks.
I'm just starting a class.
Aye, Craigie, I can see why you prefer leotards. So, aren't you going to introduce us?
Laura, this is Ben. We used to work together.
Yeah, as if. This man's in a league of his own. Oh, come on, don't tell me he's gone all modest in his old age. Do you know who this man is?
I'd better go. They'll be waiting.
Look, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't bring all that stuff up. I'm trying to put the past behind me.
Yeah, well, I bet you are. I mean, who wouldn't with a nice girl like that? Oh, what's the matter? The tough man gone all soft, has he?
Bye, Ben.
Oh, he has! The hard man's gone all soft over some hippy-dippy bird. Oh, dearie me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just wondered if everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
How about coffee?
Thanks, I'll come myself in a sec.
Okay, cool.
No sign of my 12:50, Craig Walton.
No, not yet. But luckily for your Mr. Walton, your 1 o'clock has just cancelled. Apparently the ball went down in the night. Quite a talker, that one.
You know I'm going to be at the Healthy Living Centre this afternoon.
Oh, yes. That's your regular opportunity to look at ladies in cycling shorts and get paid for it. Oh, you're a star, thank you.
That is rubbish. I've been invited to address a smokers support group by its very committed leader, and she doesn't need cycling shorts to look sexy.
Hello, Mrs. McGuire. Dr. Robertson? I don't want to interrupt. Is Miss Corrigan around?
Oh, yeah, I'll get it for you.
Actually, it might be helpful if you join us. That's if you have the time.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you go. I can cover.
Oh, thanks. Would you like to come through? Sure.
Mill Health Centre.
Oh, come on, Ronnie. It's a surprise. If I'd known you were going to make this kind of fuss, I wouldn't have bothered.
I'm not making a fuss. I just don't like it when you expect me to change everything at the drop of a hat. I might have had plans.
Well, have you?
That's not the point.
Right, so I'll see you here at 6 then, will I?
Do I have a choice?
It'll be fun, I promise.
I'm sure.
Oh, listen, I've got to go. Yeah, come in, I'll wait for a second. I've got a patient.
Oh, I'm Ronnie.
Yes?
Don't be late.
I wouldn't dare.
I'm afraid there's no evidence to prove that Mr. Carter was in the vicinity last night. Look, but what I can assure you is that every effort will be made to police the area and give you any assistance we can.
What, like you did for Katia?
Look, perhaps you could tell me the address at which you could best be contacted.
Michelle stayed with me last night.
It might be wise to do the same tonight. Look, have you considered changing your mobile number?
What is this? Should I be frightened?
I merely suggest it as a precaution.
Is Michelle in any serious danger?
Well, we are working on a very good lead, and I'm confident that we'll have this whole business wrapped up soon.
Why can't you just answer the question? How many times has this got to happen before you spend a penny of your precious budget and catch the man?
Look, I understand how you must be feeling, but if you could bear with us. Well, there is some good news. We have a new boss at the station who seems to be putting his money where his mouth is.
Who's that?
Superintendent Leo Jackson.
Leo Jackson?
You know him?
No, I doubt it.
Anything wrong?
Well, it's up from last time. Nothing to worry about. You've been stressed lately.
There was a bit of an incident earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Some pretty boy from Leatherbridge United turned up at the gym. He's always wound me up. You'd been proud of me, though. A year ago, I'd have lamped him for less.
Well, stick with it. Got to keep a lid on that temper. That's what got you here in the first place.
I'm cracking it. I'm a changed man these days.
Is the yoga still helping you back? I mean, you seem in excellent shape.
It's early days.
Well, not really. I mean, it's been 8 months since you started with the centre.
Oh, I still get the odd twinge and...
The physio gave you the green light weeks ago. I mean, maybe it's time that you took on something more competitive as well.
I'm happy with the yoga. It's challenging enough.
When you were first injured, all you could think about was getting back on the pitch. Have you considered a Sunday team?
I've retired from football, you know that. I'm in a very different place now.
Thanks for your time, Detective Sergeant. We all appreciate it.
I know this must be hard for you, but we're doing the best we can. Look, you have my number. Don't hesitate to call. Thanks.
You sure you don't want to take the rest of the day off?
Nah, I've got too much work to do. Besides, it would just do my head in, sitting at home on my own.
Okay, well, office there if you want it.
Thanks. Truth is, I don't think I could bear to be on my own right now.
Actually, it's not just exercise I've been doing at the centre.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't felt this happy since we were on the league. And never this... centred.
Who's the lucky lady?
It's my yoga teacher.
Oh, Laura?
Oh, I've liked her for ages, but it's really awkward, you know? I've always been rubbish with women.
Oh, flowers, compliments, lots of eye contact, always work for me. Oh, one more thing. Good excuse for a first date. I got these sent to me for some sports gala next week. I can't make it.
Thanks. You sure?
Yeah, positive. If you promise not to let your love of yoga delay your fitness plan any longer.
So I'll book in for the same in 2 weeks?
No, I don't think I need to see you now for a while.
No?
If you're worried about anything, you know where I am. Seriously, Craig, it's time you just got out there.
Thanks for that.
It's okay. Is everything all right?
No, not really. Where are you off to?
It's a surprise. I'll be back before you even miss me.
What's the purpose for someone like that doing a place like this?
He certainly looks fit to me.
Well, I couldn't possibly comment.
See you.
So how are you getting on with your new boss down at the station, then?
News travels fast in this town, doesn't it? I haven't even met the guy yet.
Oh, D.S. Daniels just mentioned it, that's all. Sounds like a bit of a hero.
Yeah, they call him Super Jackson. It's just what Leatherbridge needs. Why'd you ask?
Oh, just knew somebody by that name. Mind you, it was ages ago. It was just after Mac and I split up the first time.
Yeah, I smell a story.
No story. We were just on a public health committee together in Birmingham, that's all. Probably not the same guy.
Dr. Clay, can I have a quick word?
Hey, Laura. What's on your mind?
It's slightly sensitive. It's about one of my pupils.
Go on.
I'm worried I'm no longer the best teacher for this guy.
Why, something happened?
No, nothing like that. It's just, I feel he's resisting moving forward. Perhaps you could recommend...
I see, yeah. Is that the only reason?
Yeah. No. I've just never experienced anything like this. We just have such similar energies.
Have you spoken to him about this?
Of course not. I feel terrible about it.
Well, I think you should. It might give him a push in the right direction.
You think so?
Yeah, sure. It's best to deal with these things head on.
Head on?
Head on.
Great. Right, I'll be right there. I'll need uniform backup. Good, OK. Graham, let's go.
See, I'm someone who doesn't necessarily benefit from a class environment. I mean, I find it hard to learn that way. It doesn't really work for me. So I was wondering if it was possible if you did private lessons, you know, because I could show you all of my favourite positions and everything like that. Oh, hello, Yogi Bear. How you doing? We've just been talking about you.
Yeah. What about me?
Ben says you're a professional footballer. You never mentioned it to me.
Sorry, mate. I couldn't resist it. I mean, you were such a hero back in them days.
Ex-footballer. Ben still plays for the Oppo.
Yeah, big rivals, us and Leverbridge Town. Mind you, they always had Killer Walton on their side. That is until he lost them the local derby. Has he told you how he did his backing? I mean, I can't work out what was dirtier. Your play on the pitch, or what you got up to on tour with them birds.
Now you're just making it up.
Well, that's not what the manager's wife said.
I've told you already.
Now, you're not getting angry, are you, Craig?
Back off.
Temper.
Craig?
Sorry.
You're not on tour now.
Laura, wait. Now look what you've done.
Yeah, well, same old Craig. Never could take a joke.
I've asked you nicely. Get out of my face. Are you all right?
I have a class to take.
You're upset?
No, I've just seen a new side to you, and I don't like it.
You're wrong. I came to ask you something really important.
Look, I have to teach.
Well, I'm not leaving.
This is a power yoga class. The positions are very advanced.
You told me I needed a challenge.
Hi, guys, and welcome to Power Yoga. Do we have any pregnancies or injuries today? Anyone new to the class? This is an advanced class. The positions require level 3 flexibility. Only work within your limits. Off we go. And inhale, exhale.
Dear Daniels to Whiskey Sierra 2-1. Maintain your position. Stand by. Over.
Work only within your body's limits. Use your breathing to help. Into upward facing dog. Craig, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just a slight sprain.
I'll call Dr. Clay. He's just next door. I'll be 30 seconds.
None of this would have happened. Moron and when I see him, I'm gonna.
Calm right down and stop trying to move. You're not doing yourself any favours.
Yeah, you got me so worked up.
You brought your aggression into the wrong class.
No, I need you to lie as flat as you can. Where's the ice cream?
It's at the front desk. I'll get it.
That's okay, I'll go. You calm him down.
You gave me such a scare. You always seem like such a calm, well-balanced person.
I am. If you knew the reason why I got.
There's no excuse. You could have seriously injured yourself, and I'd be held responsible. I think you'd better find yourself a new yoga teacher.
Mr. Ian Carter. Detective Sergeant Daniels, Lethbridge Police. We'd like to talk to you regarding the death of Ketia Zitek.
I weren't expecting you so soon. Don't suppose you mind coming back in an hour?
Mr. Carter, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder and living off immoral earnings. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
You really know how to scupper an evening out, don't you? Get one on me. I won't be long.
They should stop the swelling. You almost set yourself back to square one.
You all right, killer? Thought I'd come and see how the old invalid was doing.
No, I'm not sure we need visitors.
Quite if that could see you now. Biggest hoodlum on the pitch, reduced to this. Is there anything I can get you? Zimmer frame, perhaps? Here, seeing as you're out of order, right, do you mind if I move in on your missus? Nasty little...
All right, stop it!
Right, come on, mate, I was only winding you up. We used to do it on the pitch all the time.
I think you better go. So you're going to tell me what this is about?
They always knew how to ruffle me, and he's done it again.
Well, this isn't about them, it's about you.
I thought I had it under control. I thought, as long as I stayed away from the competitive stuff.
Was that why you put off playing football? Nothing to do with staying near Laura?
Doing the yoga and meeting Laura made me realise how happy I could be. I didn't want to risk losing that. I love football, but it turns me into someone I just don't like.
Well, avoidance isn't the answer. You got to get back on the pitch. You never fully control that temper unless you face it head on.
I know. It ruins all the things I care about most. Now Laura doesn't want to see me anymore.
Maybe it's time for the truth. What have you got to lose?
Hello?
Miss Corrigan?
Speaking.
It's, D.S. Daniels here from Lethbridge Station.
Oh, hi. Any news?
Yeah, good news, actually. I thought you might like to know that we caught Mr. Carter.
Really?
He's currently a guest in one of our cells. I thought the news might put your mind at rest.
Yeah, it has. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay.
You're going somewhere exciting.
Not me, Ronnie. I shall be thinking of him from the sofa.
You do realise we are heroes heading into the world. Heroes travel light.
My motto is be prepared.
Prepared for what?
Oh, hello, darling. Lovely to see you.
Come on then, you've dragged me down here. What's the big surprise?
This weekend, you get to be all your own man. You and Nick are going off for a sporting adventure, just you lads together.
Come on, I don't want to go mountain climbing or anything. No offence, Nick, but it is February.
Don't worry, we're not going mountaineering. We're going coast-steering.
Co-steering? What is that?
Let's just say it's the best way to see our beautiful coastline.
Doesn't sound very macho.
Oh, I don't know. I can quite see myself rambling across the hills from pub to pub. This might be one of your better surprises.
You're in for a surprise, all right?
I went in for a dirty tackle and went out on a stretcher, as I rightly deserved. Today you saw part of my character I wanted to bury. That's why I ignored your advice about playing sport. But I was just avoiding my temper rather than tackling it.
We all have our demons. I'm glad the yoga helped a little.
Greg's promised to go back to the anger management sessions.
I didn't mean what I said about the class. I don't deal well with stress myself. You're welcome back anytime.
Thanks. I've also made up my mind to play football again. Just the friendly side. The thing is... I messed up. But I met you, and I do really like you. I never wanted to upset you.
I know. It takes courage to face things head on. We could both do with some lessons.
As a start, could I, would you... Oh. Basically, I'd like to ask you out next week. No yoga involved.
I'd like that. You okay?
Just kidding. Come here.
What are these for?
You'll be glad of them when you hit the Irish Sea.
What do you mean, hit?
All right, when you leap gracefully into the sea from the cliffs. You can't go coast steering without the proper safety equipment. We'll be touching this.
I'm not jumping off any cliffs. I'll blame you for this.
It's perfectly safe. It's an easy scramble over the rocks. The beginner's jumps aren't very high at all. They'll love it.
Nobody said anything about cliffs. I don't know if Ronnie should be doing this.
Hang on, what happened to me making my own decisions about this weekend? Do you not think I'm up to it?
I didn't say that.
Good. Let's get on the road.
My compliments to the chef. It's a shame we won't be dining here much longer. You might as well let me out now. I'll pop down the chippy and get some decent grub. You hear that, D.S. Daniels? I'm untouchable, I am. I'll be out of here before you even know it.
Company tonight on BBC One as Jimmy helps Alex to achieve his potential in After You've Gone at 8:30. Next today, Dr. Sloane's on the hunt for a dead man in Diagnosis Murder. The one to watch tonight.